Sunrise on 3FM.
You know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Hey,
why do you panic?
The way you, Papa, you know, Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty.
Watch Johnny's bite.
You know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Hey,
why do you panic?
The way you, Papa, you know, Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty.
Watch Johnny's bite.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday. It's the 19th of June. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Let me say thank you to all of you for spending your mornings with me, particularly the children who are my biggest support base and fan. And they meet me in town and they tell me they didn't know this. Now they know. I meet adults in town who tell me, oh, so this was happening in town, and I don't know. And quite interesting, not just, you know, the ordinary Ghanaian. You find some very well-placed people in society as well who bear their schedule, not because they do not have time, you know, to read, or do not have the discipline to read and to listen and to watch, but they tell you that, look, you're doing a good job, keep it up. And that's what keeps us focused. It doesn't matter, you know, what is said here, what is said there. I'm sure that by now you know that the FBI is in town, and don't let anybody give you pressure. Don't let anybody anywhere give you pressure. People are living a lie life. I can tell you that on good authority. You go to LinkedIn, people are CEO, blah, blah, blah. You go and meet them at the gobe joint, and they are buying gobe without tatale. They are not vegetarians. Yeah, they are not vegetarians. Don't let anybody give you pressure. I'm telling you. Live your life. You are doing well. You are doing fine. You are trying your best. You are working hard. You are doing a decent, diligent job. It's okay. Do not let anybody give you unnecessary pressure to get yourself into some unscrupulous things. No. Live your life and stay on track. Don't let anybody give you pressure. I'm telling you. If it is a half plot you've been able to acquire at this point, take your time and build. If you have not gotten it, it will come. Take your time. Don't let anybody give you pressure. You don't have an iPhone. Don't go and trade off your body to be able to get an iPhone. No. Because I'll come there, don't worry. These are just preliminary comments. Let me also thank all of you who joined us at the St. Joseph the Work Anglican Church last Tuesday for their symposium, excellently delivered by the Reverend Canon Dr. Patrick Okanja Botia, author of 2 new books, Echoes from the Pulpit and The Great Commission as well. Thank you very much, Canon, and on behalf of the executive led by Brother Pinkra, we thank you very much. Tonight will be another batch, the internal province of Ghana led by Brother Cecil and his executive, and they will be collaborating with the Accra East Archdeaconry to host theirs at St. Peter's Nungwa. But those of us at Accra North will be gathering at St. Andrew Anglican Church, Abosiokan, and the Venerable Tello Nelson will be leading us in this celebration. But I want you to know, and I'll reiterate this point, don't let anybody give you pressure. People are giving people pressure. The FBI is in town. And I always tell people, if you are not a thief, and you're at the market center or market square or however you choose to call it, and they scream, Ojulo, Ejulo, will you be running away? You are not a thief. You have not stolen anything. Then they say, oh, Ejulo, Ejulo, and start running away. You are suspect. You are suspect. You are suspect. You are not a thief. You are in the market center. And then they scream, Ejulo, Ejulo, and then you are in a hurry to run away. Why are you running? As the meme says, why are you running? In our country, you find people who have made money overnight. And there are always many schools of thought. People make money, and when others ask questions about how the money was made, they are insulted. They are called haters. We have seen some in this country before. Overnight millionaires. I'm not talking about one-off events or whatever it is. Overnight millionaires. And sometimes you go for social events and then you find, a very advanced gentleman or lady in society driving an old Toyota Kwame or some Nissan Sentra with the registration number 2009, 2007, 2011, kept in pristine order. And then you find this small boy pulls up. You look at how they are even dressed, you know that, Charlie, this one, it is not corresponding. But you can't ask questions because as soon as you ask the questions, you are suspect. You find somebody at an event, blowing cash, 200 Ghana cedi notes, blowing the cash like that. And he's in Chalewote and Pluto Lanlang. Senor Hosi, good morning to you. And you can't ask questions. In person, oversized t-shirt, Pluto Lanlang, Chalewote, and he's blowing cash like that. In front of his parents, his grandparents, who have worked for over 40 years, over 30 years, some over 20 years, and they don't have a quarter of what that person has. But you can't ask the questions, because if you ask the questions, people will say you are jealous. Oh yes, they would say you are jealous. And the young ladies will be all around them and all over them. Oting produced a song for Obrafo. The song is titled Odaseni. If you look for it on YouTube or any of the streaming platforms, I'm sure you find it. Well, Oting, good morning to you. He says, Eya na yadwene se sikania die nyina nanso ye mubi ni ho ni ma di chemu nsemo eya semo. He mentioned it. In Framadi huhu padia unya. No shortcut to heaven. In this our country, people make money and then they start thinking of how to explain how they made the money. Put a letter up for me. People make money. They finish gathering the wealth wherever they gathered it from. And then they now start thinking of how to explain how they got the money. Let's read this together. This is dated the 18th of March 2025. It's from the Ministry of Interior. And when I told somebody that the FBI is in town, the person is a market woman at Carnation, she said, Abai. To the magistrate of the District Court, Accra, whereas a requisition has been made by the diplomatic representative of the United States of America through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the regional integration to me, the minister to whom the president has assigned functions under the Extradition Act 1960 Act 22 for the arrest of Isaac Odro Boating, Inusa Ahmed, Derek Van Yeboah, and Patrick Kwame Asari, Ghanaians. These are all Ghanaians. Isaac Odro Boating, Inusa Ahmed, Derek Van Yeboah, and Patrick Kwame Asari. They are Ghanaians. And whereas the said Isaac Odro Boating, Inusa Ahmed, Derek Van Yeboah, and Patrick Kwame Asari are suspected to be in Ghana. Now, therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on the Minister for the Interior by Section 7.1 of the Extradition Act 1960 Act 22, the following order is hereby made. It is hereby signified that a requisition has been made to me as aforesaid and you are hereby required, in accordance with the provision of Section 7.1 of the Extradition Act, 1960 Act 22, to issue a warrant for the apprehension of the said Isaac Odro Boateng, Inusa Ahmed, Derek Van Yeboah, and Patrick Kwame Asari, for all of which these presents shall be for sufficient authority. In testimony thereof, I have hereunder set my hand and seal, dated at Accra, the 18th of March 2025, Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, MP, Minister for the Interior. Is there another? Now, people are asking questions. Is there another? People are asking questions. Understandably, I'm told that there's another that came out in 2024. The question people are asking that, if the request was made in 2024, why was no action taken? A request of this nature was made in 2024. Why was no action taken? It's a serious matter. In whose interest was the action not taken? Today is Throwback Thursday. In whose interest was the action not taken? Abai, Ejulo, but these are allegations. But the FBI is in town. And I'm using the Abai and Ejulo in context. That if you are not a thief, and you are the market center, and they scream, Ejulo, Ejulo, would you be running? Would you be running? I'm sure you'll be making way for those who are chasing whoever to be going to chase them, or to continue chasing them. Right? But if you are, you know you are guilty, you will follow through and start running for your life. I am saying again to the young people of this country, maintain focus, work hard, work smart, and be diligent. Yesterday, I saw something on social media where somebody was suggesting that, the FBI is in town, but they will be looking for those who, are getting the big bucks, the 100,000s, the 200,000s, the 1 millions. They'll be looking for those people and not those who are doing small ones like 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, $1,300, thereabouts. And then I laughed. You see your footprints. And this is to all the boys and girls who browse, and to the girls who are used, your face is used out there to convince some old man out there that, I'm in love with you, come and marry me, my mother is dead, my grandmother, and some of the stories that I used to go to the internet cafe. You disguise yourself, you go to the internet cafe, and you listen to some of the conversations, and you're like, wow. You are killing your grandmother because you are looking for $1,000. Your grandmother who goes on her knees to pray for you every single day, you are killing your grandmother because of $1,000. So just to come and show off at 17, at 18, at 19, at 20, people already want to have vehicles. They want to show people that I have a mansion, I have this, I have that. What work have you done? I am not anti-Rachel, no. Everybody, money is sweet. If you give me money, I'll take. Yes, if you give me money, I'll take. Money is sweet. Everybody knows money is sweet. We know. And money is not the root of all evil. He said the love of money is the root of all evil. Money itself is not the root of all evil. So money is not a bad thing. It is the love of it that is the root of all evil. But to the point where it destroys the moral fabric of society, then it is dangerous. And you see, this didn't start today. It started a very, 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 very long time ago. You, the parents, are also part of it. You know in your heart of hearts that your child who lives with you, when she comes back from the university on vacation, you all boil anwamu, fry 2 eggs, grind pepper, sit together, 6 of you, and eat from one pot. Happily. One pot, all of you. Suddenly, your daughter goes for level 100. And then by the close of the year, she comes back. She has an iPhone. She has money to give to you. Now you become her washman. You, the mother, become the washman of an 18-year-old girl. She has her nails. She won't wake up early. She won't do any house chores. She's always going out. Somebody is picking and dropping. Different cars are coming in and going out. And you are watching. And you are the washwoman. You are the one washing. What kind of parenting is that? What kind of parenting is that? Flip the coin. The boy is in your house, right? You have given him your boy's quarters or some small place. He has also set up whatever it is. He's bringing all manner of friends and all manner of girls in. He doesn't do anything. Wakes up, they are drinking, they are smoking, loud music in your house. But because they give you money and they take care of, they go out, they bring pizza, they bring this, they bring that. So you're quiet about it. You are part of the problem. And this morning I'm doing real journalism and conscience of the nation. You're part of the problem. I am not anti-rich. Let me reiterate that. But we are building a certain society that if we do not take care and we do not block it at some point, we will have ourselves to blame. We will regret. You go to church these days and people have their hats on in church. They turn it around. They have their, because when Osofo says, I want 2,000 Ghana cedis donation for harvest, they are the first to be able to give. They can even up the game and give Osofo 5,000. So Osofo can't talk. Saggy pants in church, you know. I'm not blaming anybody. I mean, you can, elsewhere when you travel, these things happen. But I'm saying that, are we losing ourselves because of money? Are we missing the point because of money? Are we missing the plot because of money? You think that, sit down and think about it deeply. Suddenly somebody becomes a chairman. You are going to buy wachi, and there are 3 cars in a convoy going to buy a pack of wachi and come back. You are going to buy wachi, and they learned it from the big boys. Because when the big boy is going somewhere, there's a motor in front, there are 2 vehicles, and then they are moving around, they get down, and there are about 16, 18 people all around them, and it's the aura of importance. You see, I can't say something. They say, and yet sikania, this is something we need pray, man. I'm not getting it right. Some people have all the money, but Charlie, when they shudder, you say, binya. I said, well, good morning to you. Some people have money, but Charlie, when they shudder, you say, binya. Some people too don't have anything. They'll go to their modest catamanto. When they step out and they step into the room, you will bow. Class and style. If you take your time, it will come to you. I'm telling you. Patient men eat ripe fruits. Patient men. They eat ripe fruits. Patient men. They eat ripe fruits. So as a country, we need to, and I will throw this to the Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs. I will throw this to them. Even our chieftaincy institution is part of the problem. Somebody suddenly becomes wealthy. We don't question where the wealth came from. Then we find the chieftaincy tax and they collect it. Somebody suddenly, and it's happening all across. If I'm telling lies, tell me. Somebody suddenly gets money, and then we bestow a chieftaincy title on the person. And then we throw away all our musketry, and the person procures pump action guns for us to be following us around. Our chieftaincy institution is also part of the problem. I've spoken about the people involved. I've spoken about the parental institution, and now on the chieftaincy institution. They are also part of the problem. Then you have now, it's fashionable for young people to be on social media showing people, this is my Rolls Royce. Do you know how much a Rolls Royce costs? And this is my Bentley. Do you know how much it costs? And this is my Maybach. Do you know how much it costs? What work have you done? Our very own institutions in this country have also failed us to a very large extent. Somebody suddenly starts showing these things. If I were working at GRA, I would just invite you to come and show me your books and how you made them. And it's that simple. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to come and pick you up in a Rambo style. No. I'll just invite you to come and explain to me, oh, Chairman, I salute, how be? Oh, Charlie, we admire you, we adore you. This one, how did you buy it? How did you make it? Show us the way, Odogu. If I worked at GRA or I'm a staff at GRA, we will do that. The lifestyle audit, we will conduct it so that we all come to understand how things are going on. Yoko, then you call people. In the days when Yoko used to be the serious fraud office, when they mention it, your stomach turns. Your stomach turns. Today, when Iyoko is mentioned, people say, oh, they are coming to witch hunt you. We are all part of the problem, I'm telling you. And now to the media, to us. We are happy to give our platforms to all manner of people. The media is supposed to inform, educate, entertain, and for me, as taught by KKD, elevate. Elevate. This morning, I'm pricking the conscience of the nation. Elevate. There's new media now. Largely in traditional media, you may not find these things. But in new media, bloggers who have become part of the media, the regulatory regime, what is happening in that corner? We are following people around with our gimbals and we have our phones and we are taking photos of them and we are showing what shoe they are wearing. I'm saying I'm not anti-money. But I'm saying, what are we teaching the next generation? The next generation. What are we teaching them? And are we happy how we have conducted ourselves that far? It's a question that we must ask. Now FBI is in town. Some people say, oh, you are snitching on me. Oh, me, I made my money. It's genuine. No, who asked you a question? Nobody has asked anybody whether you're that's far. Nobody asked you whether your money is genuine or not. Nobody asked you how you made your money. Everybody says, oh, you have money. You people, you have money. Mr. One, you have money. Mrs. Two, you have money. Nobody is complaining about your money. We see you, we see the videos you yourself do. We see your reels, we see your posts. You go to the nightclubs, you buy drinks at exorbitant rates. Somebody will go and sit down for a night, and by the time they leave, they would have spent 120,000 Ghana cedis on a night, one day, one person. Nobody has questioned how you made your money. So now the FBI is in town. Why are you explaining to everybody that you made your money? Who asked you? Who questioned you? Wait, are we FBI? Are we the Ghanaian people, are we FBI? Why are you explaining to us? Wait, when FBI comes, then you can explain to FBI. Or you suspect that some of your friends have gone to tell FBI, what do you do? So why are you explaining yourself to us? Wait, the people, they're giving you a haircut and you are rushing. Wait for the barber to finish. And we will know where we are. If you are not a thief and they shout Ojulo, you won't be in a hurry to run away. It's a lesson for all of us and a point for all of us to pause and reflect deeply as a people, as a nation. Pause and reflect deeply. I've spoken about the people involved. I've spoken about parental care. I've spoken about our chieftaincy institution. I've spoken about our religion, right? Religious institutions. I've spoken about the institutions of state. And now I talk about the elders in society. Those who see, they get worried. They complain to some of us in private, but publicly, they shut up about it. And then when they go and mount the platforms, they say, oh, and this young man is doing very well, and this young man is... Did you pause to ask questions where that young man or young woman made the money from? There are rich men in this country. that when you mention their names and you talk about how much wealth they have made, there is a track record to what they have done. People are in a hurry to steal to make generational wealth without hard work, without smart work. You may think that you are in some corner, you have changed your IP, a man in the middle, you are doing all those things. You think FBI doesn't know? They know all of you. You assume that before they got here, they didn't know who they were looking for and who else is connected to them. I say, wait, stop explaining. When we get to the riverbank, we shall cross. So that those who are made to feel that they don't work. Somebody yesterday, I saw somebody, I should have copied it and put it up there. Somebody says, arrest them all. They are all thieves. They make the poor man, the poor man can't even show love to another person. Why do you go and give somebody's girlfriend 2,000 cedis for lunch? The one who is dating the individual cannot afford 2,000 cedis lunch. You can go and buy nice gobe, then they share and they will have nice chat, and then the love will be growing small. So suddenly you come into the picture and you change the game, you 2,000 cedis. Would they be interested in your, 30 cedis gobe? No. You have spoiled the thing. He has to start all over again. You have broken poor man's heart. Why do you people do that? All right, let's go to GCB. Today is Throwback Thursday, please. Shadrach, please indulge me quickly. Let's read this together. Now, it's a petition that was, taken to the House of Parliament, right? No, I want us to see it from the top, so nobody comes to accuse me. These days, people do a lot of false accusation just to satisfy a certain narrative that they want to put in there. So you read the thing in full. This petition is before the Speaker of Parliament. It says, P.O. Box KF 1855, Kufodria, 2nd November 2023. The Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Office of the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Parliament House, Accra, through the Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa MP. Dear sir, petition to investigate tax revenue of 52.5 billion Ghana cedis transferred from GCB Bank PLC into an unknown account. Do you remember that? The 52 billion Ghana cedis from bank. Do you remember that? Okay, let's read together. I'm writing this petition as a citizen of Ghana. In a letter dated the 5th October 2020 from the Audit Service to the Managing Director of the GCB PLC, the Auditor General demanded the bank to explain why an amount of 52.5 billion Ghana cedis was transferred from the bank into an unknown account. And GCB belongs to all of us, so we have a right to ask the questions. 52 billion is not child's play, right? And this happened a long time ago. Why haven't we concluded on this matter? I don't know. But since then, the Auditor General has not provided any explanation to the Ghanaian taxpayer to explain. Now, 1, who authorized that amount to be transferred by the bank? 2, into what account the money was transferred? 3, details of the recipient account and any related issues. Mr. Speaker, the average exchange rate for October 2020 was 5.77522 to $1. The amount of 52,537,175 Ghana cedis, 778 Ghana, 52,537,175, 778.13 Ghana cedis was therefore equivalent to $9,096,999.902.71. That's 9.1 billion. Mr. Speaker, if this 52.5 billion from the GRA tax revenue accounts has been transferred to the Bank of Ghana as mandated by law, Ghana would not have gone to the International Monetary Fund for the bailout of 3 billion. I'm therefore requesting you to direct the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament to investigate this illegal transfer of tax revenue to unknown account. Please, I'm confident that the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament will do a thorough job of this petition, please. Thank you. Yours sincerely, Mike Kofi Aflu, former president, Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana, and fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, and his phone number is there. This 52 billion. Why don't we still have answers? Today is Throwback Thursday. This 52 billion. Why don't we still have matters? And today, let me just quickly add also that Bishop Matthias will be celebrating the Corpus Christi also in Ho. Bishop Matthias, good morning to you. Now, let's read the letter of the audit service. This is dated the 5th of October. And it's to the Managing Director of GCB Ghana Limited. Transfers of tax revenue by GCB to unknown sources, 52.5 billion. And they have their findings there. But we don't have too much time, so we have to go. Now, quickly, there's something on MMDCEs election. The President of the Republic yesterday at an orientation for the MMDCEs mentioned something. And I want us to listen, because we have heard it before. We have heard it before. Play.
Therefore, I urge you to work with the chiefs and religious bodies in your districts and with civil society to restore the social contract with our people. The legitimacy and authority of the state must be felt not only in law, but in the lived experience of our people. MMDCEs, you may be the last batch of MMDCEs appointed. The National Review Committee is going round. I'm sure some of you would have been consulted, and it will present its recommendation in August this year. And one of the major items that has been canvassed is the election of DCs. There's no doubt that Ghanaians want their DCs elected, MMDCs elected. Several surveys have shown that they prefer to have your category of political officers elected. So you may be the last dinosaurs who are appointed. Those who succeed you might have to go through elections. Therefore, I urge you to work with the chiefs and religious bodies in your districts and with civil society to restore the social contract with our people. The legitimacy and authority of the state must be felt not only in law, but in the lived experience of our people.
And that was the President of the Republic, and right behind him, the very sharp and attentive ADC, Lieutenant Colonel Issa. Now, we have heard this before. You know that in 2016 was a big campaign issue. In 2016, big campaign issue. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo said that by 2018, and people always ask. Yesterday, two great friends of mine in the MPP were asking, but we are in a new administration, why are you always going back to the past? I said, no, you have to learn from your past experiences so you don't repeat the mistakes in the future. At least that's what my grandmother taught me. In the past, we were promised that it was going to happen by 2018. Haji Halima Mahama was the Minister for Local Government. She was the one who was asked to send the prepared, drafts from the Parliament, right, from the presidency to the Parliament, from the executive to the Parliament. She took it there. In 2016, when the promise was being made, nobody told us that we were going to vote based on partisan basis. Nobody said that. There's no evidence to prove that. Said we will elect our MMDCs by 2018. And then when the debates, the conversation started, they said, oh no, we will have to vote on partisan basis. And based on that, the proposal was withdrawn. Because if you read our constitution, Article 2431, that is not an entrenched clause. Parliament, the way we have it now, the majority can decide that we will vote. In fact, at the time, in 20, when the MPP came to power, they had 169 versus 106. So it could have been done easy peasy. Then, no, that's not what we said. We will have to vote based on partisan lines. And that meant we were going to Article 55.3, which is an entrenched clause, which means that we would have gone through the process of a referendum, which was a longer process. And that is where we are now. If we vote for MMDCEs, those DCEs who drive in their constituency and roll up their glasses and don't even bother to say hi to the people and go to the residency or wherever it is, it will stop. You will now know that when you have a problem with your road, your property rate is paid not to the MP but to the DCE or MCE. So you go and ask them questions. When your lights are off, your street lights, you ask them potholes, you ask them questions. You will demand for your pound of flesh. Because thus far, if the DCE is okay and president is okay with the DCE or MCE, that's it. They don't care about you literally. Most of them don't. History has taught us that. It is the MPs that you always go to and you always find themselves in trouble because the MPs are their own undoing. They come promising you heaven on earth when it is time for elections. They promise you heaven on earth when it is time for elections. Oh, when I come, I'll build this hospital for you. Or when I come, I'll do this for you. When I come, I'll do that for you. So you are left with no option that when you don't find those social amenities, you go back to them and demand for your pound of flesh. So if we decide as a country and we agree and we are firm in our minds and we don't politicize the local government, leadership, and we decentralize the way we have to decentralize and to elect our MMDCEs, I'm sure that we can make much more progress than we are making. Because then the common fund that is given to the assembly, they will have to be accountable to you. And they will have to tell you exactly what they did with it. And not to tell you that in December they procured rice and oil and chicken for themselves. No. I'm not saying they should not eat. They can eat. But I'm saying that the social contract that they have with the people, compare if you had gone to vote for them, like you demand, you people are demanding things from your MPs now. Just compare. I'll leave it here. Please call me 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnnie Hughes.
Yes, sir. Ima from Amomole, talk to me.
Yes, sir, boss. My darling brother, good morning. I admire what you are doing. God bless you so much. Yes, about the MMDCEs.
Yes.
Johnny, I support it. I support it 100%. This morning, I won't waste much time because I want to be elected so that they'll be accountable for the citizenry or for those within the community. Because what is going on within, for the past, let me say, for decades, we've not seen an impact at all within our municipality. So I support it 100%. So I think if they are being elected, I think it will help the communities so that the communities can also come of age. Or, what the community needs can also be derived from the municipality.
Thank you.
I agree with that.
Thank you very much. Grateful. Sorry about that. Please call me 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hughes. Please, how are you?
I'm fine. Oh, talk to me, my brother. Sammy.
I'm Ben from New Ajimota.
Yours. Talk to me.
Thank you for the education about our parents, how they are sometimes guiding our lives. There is this disturbing video that I saw on social media. A young lady with a guy traveled to Yeju, and two of them did not come back again. And when the issue happened, the parents themselves were questioned that, were you aware that your daughter was traveling from this place to that a long distance? They said no. So the question is, how were they guiding that young lady? Sometimes I see these things, I don't waste my data on it. Because as a parent, if you are going to sleep, you see to it that your boy or your daughter is with you. But some of the parents that we have these days, no, they don't even care. They don't even care. So far as you give them something to put it in their pocket, they are okay. And where you are getting the money from is not their concern. So she was questioning that, are you aware? He said, no, I'm not aware. So when she was coming home with iPhones, as you just mentioned, giving her money and other things, did you question the lady where she was getting those things from? He said, no. And a lot of parents are in the same trend. Johnny, so thank you for hitting on it this morning. And I hope that they will take a lesson from this.
Thank you.
The media as well, as you mentioned, please. Some of the adverts you guys ran, some of the adverts, and no TV3 and 3FM, you are exceptional. But sometimes, as human being as you are, sometimes you go off track. But we need to tell you. Last year, I raised a concern about the advert you are running for NPP. People who are destroying our water bodies, you are running an advert for them to come back to power again. So if they come and they are destroying things, will you be the same person to come and batter them, or to speak them, or to whip them? Because you are already taking money, you are running an advert for them. So how do you expect them to do if they are destroying your environment?
We thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Odewale.
Yeah, we are.
Yes,
indeed,
sir.
We are all involved.
We are all involved. We are all
involved.
We are all guilty.
On that one, we are all corrupt. We should change our lifestyles. For all have sinned and have
falling short of the glory of God. Go ahead.
Of
Go
the
ahead.
glory of God. Romans 23. My brother, let me go straight to the election of the MMDCEs. In the past, if you remember, Elisco, Sami, and I stood against it. But I think it is time. It is not only for time. The question is from 92 up to date, at least the most sustainable Fourth Republic democracy in Ghana. How many of our MPs have been so accountable to us? We only change them when we think we are tired of them. Even this common fund, none of them have so far given us the breakdown as of what they are using it for, what they are using it for. So sometimes with the electorate, we are also part of the problem. Just as you said this morning, we only take delight in shouting honorable, making noise on political platforms. That is the end. We don't question. People live in district. It's true. So we must start questioning our MMDCs. But how accountable can they be? Fine. I'm not against the election, though. I know Brother Ben Ukon, Eben from Domin. Do you know he was elected this year? I don't know whether he's still in power. Unit committee member. And when you study the local governance structure, they have the most powers. I'm telling you today.
I know that law.
Money, but do they do it? You ask him.
Okay.
When he was in power, have they ever called him to audit? Some of them end up hijacking containers, installation, hijacking lorry parks, etc. in public toilets.
Okay.
That is the assignment that.
Thank you very much.
I see some of them do.
I'm grateful.
Have a blessed moment.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Yes, darling. I can't hear you. Your line is very, very loud.
My line is breaking.
It's very, very loud.
It's loud.
Yes, talk to me. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Oh no, Aja, I'm sorry. You have to call us back. Sorry. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Peter T. Alaji. Talk to me.
Yeah, my dear brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Oh, Johnny, before I move on, I think the Alaji Okundo's appointment has now been fulfilled. So
I see.
I have to, yeah.
You are the one telling me. Nobody is. You people disturb me. You are the only one who has owned up to tell me. What was he offered?
As deputy, one of the deputy national, security, personnel for operation.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Alaji Okondo. So now my ears can rest.
So my greetings to him anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yes, sir.
Yeah, about these MDCs, the appointments for that matter, the election. I think that even though it is in the course, it's a course in the right direction. That they should be elected by the people, just like the MPs. Have been given that mandate. But I think that there's some question mark that I see there. The question mark is that, some of them, once they belong to other political parties, they would like to be sabotaging government. Do you know why? Because normally, even some of the MPs that we have today that are in the opposing side, what they always, tell their electorates, that that my government is not in power. So not until my government is in power, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot do this for you. And if MDCEs will also take that same position, of the electorate, I think that it's going to go some astray to affect their districts and municipal. Are you getting municipalities?
Right.
Because for them they are the grassroots of the people. Are you getting me? So in fact, the dissemination of these information to the people will be limited somehow. So I believe that if government has decided to do that today, I think there should be a second look as to what machinery that can be put in place to really address this problem for the people of their
very much.
Community.
We're grateful. Thank you. Good morning.
John, yes.
Abu.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Abu, what does FBI mean? FBI.
FBI.
Yes, FBI. They are in town. What does it mean? It's an acronym. It's an abbreviation.
They are in town. No, so move baby nearby.
FBI. FBI. What does it mean, Abu?
Hey, Johnny.
Abu, okay. Abu, take your time. What did you learn yesterday? Tell me. What did you learn yesterday? Because you're not telling me that yesterday you went to study and then now I've changed the marking scheme and the questions. So what did you set your own questions and answer? What did you learn yesterday?
So I set my own question and answer.
What did you learn yesterday? Tell us.
The way you do cry yesterday, I forgot them.
Abu. Are you telling me that you don't understand what FBI means?
Oh, I understand. But Brapuna now can more to do make him know which in jail that's him cry.
Abu into. Yes, sir.
I'm kind of crazy like maybe will be on the piano.
You Marty.
But Johnny.
Yes, sir.
MMDCEs almost here that to swap back to say yes, point to know. And the president never elected near to another. Yeah, conscious for another letter. I don't just you. And a command for the NDC in Irene. Not MPP needs NDC needs. I don't so much like I said. Or party NDC in an NDC phone quack or two. Then assembly members no kwa. I don't know. Chimaju. Omo church mu ye niam tia se. Nsa be cha batwa ye to. So ka twa be bamu am boa Ghana for. Omo radio mbe ya be boa se ye the MP na ba. Na MP for na be tu so ma de no makoto ma ba. Se MP for na be ba no mo so akoto ma ba te constitution no. Mo ye executive na no makoto a. Eno so no ye hu se fe. Ba mu kike bomu sa yo
Medase Abu. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Aziz the name of Katafidon.
Yes, sir. Intiwe.
That's the name of my partner. Pupon should know your case.
Mr.
Anemo, President Onkai Pafano. Oh, say some of your Crawford, you can afford not your palm, and you walk around from a mofa. But in Crawford, Bebwa. Nay, say I point to Mona, still Omugusufi, yesterday, Omonka Papano Pa. Mbacho. The way Abu can ask them Koyana, Miss Supportisa. Young funny say, the beer a mimi humano. Opina or dama no pemasem. If you on pemasema, now another person swaba or no or one inside. And almost yanko tuaba. If you go to a banwa, no, it's out me to me to my banner, Emma, because me to my banner, or Bahamaji. If you are funny, say, Obi Buamino. Bia minim so be boa me no yento abanema no onfa ye adwuma no na adwuma no ye de enko nanim about the MP asem na mumu kan no so na mo shebo kakaka no a ebe sira mu dem betimi aye no because me minim say MP onye kwan the MP because oba be ye kwan nti kwan no so no a wa de ntimi nye agi se okọ lobby wo parliament ana me boa nti se wo yesa anyama wi ana otimi nya na e de asem abrewa na next time na oba na ade otimi ya na ya bisa na no si enye wo party ni na ewo ho na ka wo party ni na ewo ebe ya ma wo party ni wo mfu na otimi nye what I say
Mati Medas yo Medas thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Haja. Yes.
Yes, dear. How are you?
I'm fine. Assalam.
Alaikum salam, my brother.
Great. Talk to me.
Let me say good morning to the humble honest, truthful, and a focused President John Dramani Mahama and all his appointees. John, as I always say, my brothers and sisters, serial callers and testers, let's also promote ourselves. Why? These big men we promote always. They should remember them. They should remember. When they remember them finish, then they will be calling and telling. If we call them, they will tell us that, wait. Adia Lima, I'm waiting for my appointment. Everybody knows. Yesterday, I met a guy in my area here. I don't even know him. But he used to see me on the street 2024 when I was doing my campaign and say, hey, Adia, I didn't hear of your appointment too. And I say, yes. And he said, but don't worry, it will come, okay? Because you work, Papa. You work for the NDC. So I'm appealing. Whoever is listening to me should tell the president. He knows me. He knows how.
Let your party chairman take you there.
You say?
Party chairman. This might be party chairman job.
Party chairman knows me too. He knows what I've done for the party.
We thank you very much for your service to the Republic of Ghana.
Me.
On behalf of your party. Thank you. Good morning.
Yes, this is the man from the city within the city.
Maestro.
Johnny.
Charlie, how are you?
Throwback Thursday. I'm fine. I'm greater than Accra.
Yeah, throwback.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah. Let me say good morning to my MP, Honorable Yusuf Jaja,
right.
Deputy Minister Torres, and then his wife, Ajia Farida Jaja. Johnny, I will be happy. Anything that will be good for the nation, I will support it. They say when we elect our MMDCs and they are going to do whatever people want, I don't have any problem. You understand? Because I was even happy President is saying that they will release 25 million Ghana cedis to all their assemblies. But how are they going to execute or use the money for the benefit of the community? That is what I'm interested. Not about you being appointed or elected or whatever. How to use the money so that people can see that the money that has been sent to assemblies, you have benefited as a community. That is what I'm after. And let me also say that, this is Johnny, sometimes we watch the vetting committee, the appointment committee, and you ask yourself, a lawyer will be asking questions. And you know definitely this matter is before the law court, and you want the nominee to answer questions. You want to have to contradict yourself, or you contradict yourself why the matter is before the court. The matter has not been determined yet. And you see, sometimes you ask yourself, these people, are they really lawyers? You're an MP, a lawyer, a practicing lawyer, and they're asking these questions. Are you helping we, the viewers? Because we learn a lot from, this your program. Sometimes if I know the opportunity to phone in, I learn a lot. Okay, I hear you. And let me end finally and say that the FBI in town now,
yes,
they also have to go to the serious fraud office. Because a lot of complaints are there.
It's not Iyoko. It's not Iyoko.
You see, even the MTN, people use MTN number to fraud people. They will just call you, are you with this platform? We have a Zoom meeting. Check if you have some SMS numbers that you have to do this. And a moment you tell them that, these are the numbers I've received from the SMS, they will use your name to fraud people. Send me money, I'm in the hospital. I need this and I will pay you in the afternoon. They have to also check on that. The MTN, the FBI have to also talk to them.
We hear you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Honorable.
Right, 1 minute. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Honorable Alaji Okondo this morning. When we chat Papa and the Honorable Puteti. Usha MCs, Excellency John Dramani Mahama said to Musuabano. Maybe say, better about the MPs now, a warrior constituency now. There's Hadia, Mijidise, a bit me abwa. Now, yes, sir, never use only few people, and never go to Sabana. Misha, the corruption, a beba papa. And she ever say, Omushini, Nanuso, Uncle Far problem, baby, because MPC cry to Musabano. Baby, now, Usheska, and Omudi Tovut. And she says, Sako, you so sad, any Buma, a better constituency. Over Pesca, no, the Atunu Swaba as a MC, and so Petim no on your Atem Swadu.
Okay.
They bet me on 2 years, so Yanshet na Intimate constituency. No,
Medasi, thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Johnny.
Yes, sir. Final caller, Jimmy Victor, talk to me.
Yes, our boss. Boss Abego, I would like to say a very good morning to our Council of State. It's certainly thankful. Mr. Johnny, you are a good man. May God really bless you, my brother.
Amen.
Mr. Johnny, you see, I'm worried about the 25 million given, allocated for the MMDCEs.
Every assembly, right?
See, I think there should be some measures monitoring this money. Because some of us will not condone corruption. Some of them, they see this money in their account, or they see this money in their account, they would like to pass on to use some fictitious way to corrupt themselves.
Are you sure?
And some of us we will never allow any individual to corrupt this government, and we will make sure we follow them. This money is used judiciously. Mr. Johnny, FBI in Tamabi, if I watch out. Good morning.
Good morning. We can't pick any more calls. Bill is here with sports on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. This song by Bill. How old were you when Kiki Kabobo released Running Away?
What year was that?
Running Away. Oh, it was. Hey, I've forgotten. You know, but Kiki Kabobo has Running Away, has Nobody Tanado. On your mule. DJ NK, Nana Kwekwe, good morning to you. Charlie, waiting man do man. Charlie, the boys they make money, they know they share safe.
Charlie.
Charlie. FBI is in town.
This matter.
People are explaining themselves. Me, my money is genuine. But who asked you? That's far. Who has asked you?
Nobody.
Everybody. We're living. You're the big man. We are the big woman. We don't have a problem with you.
Don't explain.
Suddenly you hear that FBI is in town. You are telling everybody that your money is genuine.
Don't explain.
Who came to ask you? Her fellow Ghanaians asked you?
No.
Ebisa wasem.
Dabi?
Ntiane na ukasa kasa.